Hello, welcome back. As I mentioned in my previous reaction, I was looking at doing sort of like a compilation of the TikToks that Angelina Jordan has done recently. And yeah, and I saw there is already a compilation on YouTube as well as I think a couple of others. So I'll see if I can merge these together. And anyway, it should be interesting to hear. I mean, I think this is the way Angelina communicates uh, to her fans through these little segments of songs that she chooses, and she's just trying things out and having fun, and she can because her voice is so elastic that she can approach songs in any which fashion that she wants. And it's always interesting to see what she does with any song. So let's hear this. And then, as always, she's such a doll.
Can I lay by your side next to you? So and make sure you're alright.
I mean, it's just amazing, right? And it just her. It's always it comes down to her breath, and that's what distinguishes her from I think almost anyone, because just the breathing, element, this breath going in out is basically just gold. If I can sort of relate that to the type of ability to control it and to make it sound great any way she wants.
I take care of you. I don't wanna be here if I can be with you tonight. What you doing? Where you at? Oh, you got plans? Don't say that. I'm sipping soda in a robe. I look too good to be alone. I ain't playing no games. Every word that I say is coming straight from the heart. So if you're trying to lay in these arms,
I mean, really, she can go from she can do this, I think, all day. She does do this all day, but I mean, she can do like little segments of all the songs. Like when people get in cars. I know my nephew is he's the musician in the family, and he sings in the car, or he used to anyway. That I remember, and that type of thing. She could just get in the car and just as the music comes on the radio, she could just sing any of the songs. But in her case, it's gonna sound as good as was coming out of the radio, if not better. And that's where I think, boy, it'd be fun to see something like that, right? And in a way, she's doing that. She's doing it now, except she's not in the car, but she's doing it in different areas where she's at. So.
I know you're somewhere out there, somewhere far away. I want you back. I want you back. And everything I'm crazy, but they don't understand.
She is incredible. Okay. I mean, the only thing I think with that hair, I mean, I think it's become somewhat symbolic and of her in the sense of since the beginning, her hair has been like part of the show, yeah, and she's looking like Lady Godiva here, and that it's just she's gonna be. I don't know what's gonna happen, but. I wonder if there's a name that I can associate that with, like Godiva, Angelina. Hey, Godiva is like go and diva, right? Go diva. So.
You're all I have. myself, talking to the moon.
I mean, really pretty incredible, right? Uh, and she's playing the piano and everything. Just unbelievable. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. So here she is, and I guess she's in California, so she's in, I don't know where she is.
It was just like a movie. It was just like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light in case this is the last time.
Now I've heard her sing the full song, but it's just she's in the middle of the street. First of all, I hope she's being careful because I don't see any sidewalks. So and it looks like a selfie stick that she's using. So, imagine that she's just walking around singing like that. It must be something else, right? To be able to do that, it's so easily. But I don't know if it's my imagination, but she looks like she has blue eyes here, and she has, I think, dark hazelnut eyes, I believe. So, okay, it must be a filter thing, unless she's using contacts, blue contacts or something. I don't know. But it's funny about the filtering, right? That is being used through, the cameras have become so sophisticated and so clear, okay, in the sense of taking pictures and taking film, that it's sort of ironic that now the people use filters in order to change, to modify, that perfect image. Anyway, I hope she's being careful. That's it.
Yeah, we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were scared of getting old and made us restless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song when we were young.
See, did you see there was an actual car there that passed by. There was a car that passed by right at the end, right? Anyway, that must be the most difficult thing for her family, is to sort of let her loose, on her own, walking around like that, or doing things, right? Because she's a precious jewel, and it's hard to. I can understand why they'd want to protect her and make shelter her and so on. But then, but then that sheltering can actually impede the growth of the person, and she needs to grow in order to have something to say in her songs, in her future songs, and so on. So there's a fine line between the two. And now she, and I understand, I don't know how I would handle it. I don't think I'd handle it very well, I'd be very protective, probably overprotective. Yeah, and but at the same time, it takes courage to sort of let the person be who they are and experience life, and not be overprotective, not. Because even now she's being sheltered by her family in the different areas of what she's doing, right? From my understanding, her uncle's taking care of the business side, her grandma is more on the promotional side, taking care of that. So she's being sheltered from those areas, and those areas are not easy to deal with. But then if you shelter the person too much, then it could play into the future of how they develop. So here she is, and she's playing the guitar. And this is something that really surprised me. And I'll tell you why. She looks like a mermaid. I mentioned that she was like...
Strumming my back with his fingers, singing is this world killing me softly with this song?
I mean, is that something else or what? But what astonishes me is the fact that she is, unless TikTok is moving and you can do a whole bunch of different things, including maybe reverse things, which I doubt they can. I hope not anyway. Um, but she's actually, I think, using her left hand, right? So she's playing the guitar with her left hand. But I remember, but she's right-handed, if I remember correctly, because she sings right-handed, and I saw her play the guitar right-handed. Uh, it was the tribute to some tribute to Ari Ben, I think, or anyway, I'll try and find that little clip of it. Maybe I'll insert it here. But just yeah, so she's ambidextrous, and she can play with both left and right hand the guitar. What can what is it that she cannot do? Oh.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars.
I mean, this for her, I think, is a song that is like classic for her. She always returns to this song. I think she's very comfortable with it at this point. I mean, she's been singing it since she was 7.
In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me.
See, ultimately, I think this is her comfort zone. I think. When I really think about it, at the end, I think this is where she's gonna be at, singing these types of songs, the crooner, Frank Sinatra style songs, with a mix of Elvis Presley in there, and a little bit of a Amy Winehouse, like a mix of those three. And yeah, I think that's where I would picture ultimately, because she's extremely comfortable there. Anyway, moving on to the next. Here she is. She's singing to her little cousin, right, baby cousin. So this is really cute.
Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you.
See, it's amazing how she points the I love you to the little baby, right? And that's what Angelina is. She really means those words. That's what distinguishes her, I think, from other young talents and other people in general.
Birds singing in the sycamore tree, dream a little dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me, do you miss me?
She's so smooth, right? Imagine that. Being, singing a little, somewhat of a lullaby, to the baby, and this is going to be a memory something that the baby, when when the baby grows up, it's going to be like something really sweet, to have.
While I'm alone and blue as can be, dream a little dream of me.
And he's gonna say, "Look, this is my cousin before she became, a superstar, and she was singing to me." I mean, the baby.
It was.
Oops. Okay, so that was the end of that. See, so this is what I was referring to when I said she was playing right-handed. That's why last time I saw her playing guitar, which was this Ari Ben, tribute, and yeah, and she's playing right-handed. A very sweet, gentle song. I mean, who does it better than this? Just I've already done this reaction, but I just wanted to show you that she can play guitar left, right hand, and because she is right-handed, I believe. Because she, like I said, she picks up the microphone with her right hand, so that's why I was surprised before. Anyway, just I wanted to mention this and show this. I'm gonna go back to one last TikTok, which is really relevant to today. Okay, so this is the last one that I saw, and this one really surprised me. Sort of like very timely, because I was talking about yesterday, or when I did the last reaction, about having done a video that I have not posted of the song Imagine, done a reaction. Well, it's more like a commentary, basically. Not really a reaction, it's more of a commentary on the lyrics of the song and the whole idea behind it and so on, more of a philosophical and spiritual thing. And I was hesitant to, and I'm hesitant to post it, and I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do that, but anyway, at some point I will, but maybe in anyway, I'm still thinking about that. But somebody commented that maybe I should. Maybe there are some people out there that would be interested in seeing that video that I reacted to, that I commented on, and the person said something quite funny. They said, "Hey, how about," because the reaction is in the song John Lennon song, Imagine. And that I should do it before Angelina actually does a cover of the Imagine, and it sort of made me laugh. I'm thinking like, no, there's no way she's gonna do Imagine. I think that's a somewhat controversial song for many who cover it, or at least that's the feeling they think they probably have. And here she is today. I see this TikTok, and she's singing one of the Beatles songs, and almost it scared me. But it's Yesterday. It's not, but she's getting close to that. So this is quite funny in a sense of timing. But here she goes. Yesterday by Angelina.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
She throws in all the like her different styles, like the raspiness of Amy Winehouse, and the smooth Angelina, and it's just so.
Suddenly, I'm not half the girl I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly.
I mean, the way she says yesterday, it's sort of like this. It's a slang, That's what it feels like, It's so cute, to do it that way. I'll repeat that. Oops, wait, hold on.
Oh, yesterday.
It's like a slang of English, right? And it's just so it's adorable, right? To put that in there like that.
Came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She would then say.
And there she is, with that. She ends with a little breath of hers, that long, soft breath. And anyway, I just wanted to show these different varieties of TikToks that she's putting out there. Now, I think she's just having fun with the different songs and styles and just throwing things out there for her fans. Great, because I'm not sure how much of the message I can actually take for seriously and so on because yesterday sounds like she's reflecting back on yesterday, and she's not half the woman she used to be, half the girl. What did she say here? Actually, I'm going to repeat part of it anyway. Wait, this part here, right? This would worry me, but
There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly.
she chooses these songs that have these very heavy lyrics at times, from a very young person reflecting back on yesterday. In a way, I guess, because half her life, more than half her life, she's been doing this, right? So it must feel like forever. Just like I'm doing this, I've been doing this for a few months, these reaction comments or whatever videos, and it feels like years. So if you're doing something full time, even if it's a hobby, and she's been doing this for at least now it's 8 years, maybe longer, that feels like must feel like a lifetime for her. What she's doing or what she's done, and maybe for her yesterday was a very similar in the sense of like another lifetime ago, which when she was 7-8 years old, maybe she's reflecting on some of that. And I don't know about the rest of the shadow hanging over me and stuff like that. I'm not taking that seriously, but it just she's something else. She's like and somebody else had mentioned that maybe part of the idea here is to sort of keep her sort of in nuanced in a sort of cloud of mystery, so that and we slowly this way we it sparks our imagination in the sense of what is it that she's really doing and thinking and so on, right? Which we'll find out at some point in the future when she's able to express herself on, let's say, streaming live or whatever, but more freely, let's say, put it this way. I think that's about it. I had something else in mind that I wanted to say, but I forgot what it was. Anyway, hope this was okay. Have a great day. Take care. Stay safe. Stay sound. Bye.